WCTC.
Speak up and be heard on Jersey issues that matter most to you. Call Jersey Central with Bert Barron now at 732-545-9282 or toll free at 888-545-9282. Your state, your home, your voice. Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
809, welcome to hour number 3 of Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. I am Bert Barron. Contest on the way this 8 o'clock hour. One of your final chances to win a Family 4-pack of tickets to the pre-screening of the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It's at the theater at Madison Square Garden this coming Sunday. Your chance to win is on the way, so stick around. Well, the arrival of that warm summer weather, it's getting closer, and of course signals the season for 3-day weekends, and of course the time to plan your vacation adventures. Now, experts call those who seize the weekend to follow their passion, I like this name, Seekenders. They live a life of firsts and are always open to adventures. And joining us this morning on the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker Hotline to help you plan the perfect Seekender weekend, let's welcome in 2-time Emmy Award-winning reporter, columnist, blogger, founder of the blog Mommy in Sports, but her most important job is she's a mother of 2. We have Kristen Hewitt, who is with us this morning. Hi, Kristen. It's Bert Barron. Welcome to WCTC. How are you?
Thanks, Bert. I'm great. And you're right. Being a mom is the number one job, isn't it?
It is. Toughest job you'll ever love, as they say, right? So,
Yep.
So when should we start planning our Seekender weekend, which I love the whole Seekender concept, but when does one start planning? We have a 3-day weekend coming up very soon, you know.
Yes, we do. And Seekenders really take advantage of the weekend, Bert, to explore. And that's what I'm encouraging everyone to do. I always say if airfare is involved, try to plan at least 6 to 8 weeks out. But sometimes we're totally spontaneous. And as you mentioned, Memorial Day is coming up. We have 4th of July coming up. We have lots of long summer days. So now is the time to seize the day and start planning those vacations.
Any recommendations, Kristen? You've been around this entire country. What are some recommendations for planning a weekend getaway?
I have, and I travel often with my kids. Number one, I always say create a non-agenda. What does that mean? Pick one thing you really want to do over the weekend, and then just kind of explore and go with the flow the rest of the time. Number two, I always say check out the websites for the area you're going to be traveling to. You never know. There might be something really cool like an art festival or a music festival or something native to that area you want to do. Number three, forget the diet. It's time to just have fun, enjoy the local cuisines. You can work it off when you get home. And then number four, you obviously need a great place to stay. We always choose something like a Hampton by Hilton because they have more than 2,100 locations globally, and you know you're always going to get quality accommodations and amenities. My kids love their free complimentary breakfast. We make the big fluffy waffles or the on-the-go breakfast bags. They have complimentary Wi-Fi, the free fitness center if you do want to work off those waffles you eat in the morning. But I always tell people when you're choosing a place to stay, look past the price. You really want to look at the value, what you're going to get in that package. You want to get the most bang for your buck, especially on a nice long weekend trip.
Now, everybody nowadays, Kristen, everybody puts pictures on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram of wherever it is they travel to. But how do you make a trip more memorable? How do you keep the memories alive even longer?
You know, I think the key to making a trip memorable is who you're going to travel with. Is it going to be a guy's weekend, a girl's weekend? Are you going to go away with your husband or your wife? I think that's what's more important. You really want to spend that quality time with someone you love. But to really make it memorable, I always say go do something or try something you've always wanted to do. Go somewhere you've never gone. And I love to do things spontaneously, by the way, even with kids. My favorite trip as a child was my dad woke us up in the middle of the night and he said, we're driving to Savannah, Georgia. I had no idea what we were going to do or what we were going to see or where we were even going to stay. But that's the trip I remember most, every detail, even more than those trips to Disney World. So I say sometimes we just need to throw our phones away and be spontaneous.
I like that. It's better than saying, pack your things and I'll explain on the way. You don't want to have that, of course. Your blog, Mommy in Sports, I take it you're a sports fan and your kids are into sports as well. See, I would like that. I'd love to go away for a weekend, maybe go to a baseball stadium or a hockey arena that I've never been to before. Good to take the kids away maybe for a sports Seekender trip?
Yeah, we do that quite a lot, especially during college football season. We like to go back to our alma maters, but we're super excited for Memorial Day. We are going to be heading to New York City with our girls. For the first time, they're going to see some skyscrapers. So again, I always tell people not to overpack or overplan, but we're always surprised at how much we're able to do in just 3 days, even if it is a sporting trip like you mentioned, Bert. But we also think that YouTube is a great tool for planning a family vacation. You can see all the things that your kids might want to do in those cities, and they can help plan as well. So, for example, when we head to New York City, we're going to go to Serendipity. We're going to go see a Broadway show. My kids want to go to the top of the Statue of Liberty, which I'm not so sure about. And I'm super excited to stay in Chelsea at a great Hampton property because I've never checked out that area of the city as well. But I think it's really important when you do plan to go on vacation with your kids to let your family get involved and let them pick what they want to do as well, because that gives you something to talk about and look forward to around the dinner table as well.
Yeah, easy enough to do a New York trip from Jersey, where we are, of course. But
Yeah.
how about a Seekender vacation for someone who's coming to New Jersey? Maybe a Cape May or Atlantic City. We got some good destinations here, right?
I've never been there, Bert.
Oh
So
my
maybe
God,
something I can
you
ask
haven't
about.
lived yet. How can you win 2 Emmys and never been to New Jersey to write about us? You need to get here.
I take that back. I did do a series. Was it 2006? We played the Nets. The Heat
Okay,
played the Nets, so I might have been there just for that. And I visited Shaquille O'Neal's hometown where he was born because
in
he was
Newark.
born in New Jersey.
That's
Yes,
right. Yeah,
I
that's right.
take that back. I have been there. Great suggestion.
Where else but right? Yeah, cool. Where can people get some more information and check out your blog and see what you're all about, Kristen?
Yeah, so my blog is mommyandsports.com, but if you need more inspiration or want to plan your Seekender weekend, please visit hamptonseekender.com.
Very good. Thank you for the time this morning and safe travel this summer. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, Kristen Hewitt, my guest on the Raritan